munyina ne mamunyina so akwaba ye di se nyame na dom ho ye sanya ye so ene de so ye ho ye no nyame aye adom ene yetumi ene nyankopon ahia de ne sorry amano ama ye kwan se yemra na ye ne mu so mehie mu na ye ne mohwehwe onyankopon no na semu se na wotwemi no ni ena ya share topic for frase topic no ni din say, is there a true prophet in this 21st century? Now last week we shared the introductory part of it, and then we shared the motivational part of a false prophet. If there is a false prophet, what is the motivational? What motivated them for many people to get into this institution? Yo, what here for? Some big kind Central Project of Christ, and yes, let us ask the Bible. Mumra na yinisa Christian. I don't think we are one million for Fraunia no Feninia, from Dofo, non so friend Dofo, from Bushi na connected, share my first link in Fama, we are out Bolivia, Nina, near Mumu, near Yapu. Isaiah Humano, a tree back when you would watch and say. I rather say, Mumra, now ye and Mumu, come and let us reason together. A yinti and a yatonsa and a Framunia say, maybe our one Fraunia no young Freninia, Nina, Yamma, when young coupon assem imu. Says I am big and Kayano, topica, ye was so a is there a true prophet in this 21st century? So, 21st century, why are we? O di fo bi wo ha o nyankopon ayi no yini ma o man be saa nyama no e de hwehwe mu so atro adwifo bi nso e wo ho saa nsemi ye hwehwe mu the last week no introductory part me bo say you atro adwifo e wo ho o nyankopon angasa okan e wo apam dada ni mu ni ehu say nipa bebre e sorry ya o nyankopon so mo ye nso wo mu di me kasa o nyankopon aye de aso mo and then you share the another part of it. The sub part of it, I can say, what motivates these false prophets? The other and a massa and a trade before now, almost to me, a constant degree, and a degree, but almost over a default our move free and coupon. And not another day ever machine. Now, some know you was a bacani, Mante, I have turned a friend of Abastidio, sa topic, you know, of a church, and Ebraya Casano, so question be and I will be true and until we are here on the comment section, but what the other type of one, you be ready na ya boa near you one. As I'm a Gyan-Mante, Mamma, a green and Mawaka Banson, Yet that's me brave. I'm say last week you be shame over her. Yeah. And I Yasanto staff for say this is another important aspect. Nipa be brave person who say, I did the cry and motivate Nipebia, one more young who say, free young coupon, no moon free young coupon. Now my back, Christosum, no more can send me brea. Enfree Yankopon. Na san semi and I ever say about boy and Ubechetri na ye tear for ne adofo mo tie dwumadi no so no. Bibi e kire o ma dwene no atumi aboa mo na yi wo questions be brea no. Nti ne to sim you no. Mama kwa papa me who say we studio hard many ajopa because oboa dwumadi no. Nyame nhira be brea. Nyame nhira so. Dwumadi na ma na what the afimu samri.
All right. Me da se papa etiefo ni ahwefo ye de nchia so nko adwuma mo nyina. Last week ebra na ye sorry dwumedi no eso no. Ye ba be hunu se onyankopon ne edifo aye adwuma. Okay nka twer konkron no a apam dada no ene foforo ni nyina no. Ye hunu se onyankopon ene edifo aye adwuma. In the Church of Christ for enkan be bia da se onyankopon ne edifo nye adwuma na se edisem eni twer konkron ana odifo eho asem eni Bible mu.
Okay.
Nemom de pese ye kiremu ne se enne se de edifo adwuma akoye ensem a wonum eka kwa ofa so eye won adwuma no ehu se onyame ensem a kire yen se yenso ahom nyina nyere enhwe na yenso de yenim nyesa ahom a yeso ahwe de be na aso ahwe edo nyankopon asem
sa obese de no we hu
so be hu agi se wo compare radi asem Galatians chapter number 1 okay verse number 6 to verse number 9 no a na osoma for Paul A2 Galati for no effort say ofrasie na o complain kakra say eye no won say enche kra no mafiri asempa no ho na wode wo ho akobata asempa foforo ho
chapter 1 I think verse 8
yeah 6 ko no
okay yeah
na ade no kan che na asempa foforo bi mum nipa bi wo mu a wo pese wo sesa Awurade mmra no
nipa bi wo
church ni mu a wo pese wo sesa Awurade mmra no
okay
ejo to won fo say se empo wo mu asomafo no san ba biem ebe ka asempa foforo bi ka de o magye dada no ho a ma o munyi ntum eno menka saa dipa no sempo bofo firi soro ba ebe ka sempa foforo bi ka de o mama ndada no ho a wonwie now what that means is say onyankopon asem no abeye boni be ka say ya ka the authority aye gina so ye ade nyina nyamsam say se obi ka asem a manenka ne say onyankopon asem se obi esom a meno so se firi ahode onyankopon edema enti so so yo kristoni a enya wote dase abraham ma akora so
I say we meet you at about
na de what me so so yo wote dase abraham akora so oh we ye kristoni a edeba ade na ma kristosum ye kristosum onyame a kire nioma ma kristosum eye kristosum ena me no ka say ni bebre ebo kristosum adapa because wono mkeka say ena bebre koso wona kristosum a won adwene mu no enye nyamsem which is true. So, no crack say, a nipa be the name of the recruiters a onyame nse ho mra bia, onyame nka ho asem bia, emu bi ene edi samo ekoso. Nipa bebre etwadi akire.
Sa ko no mo free.
Ho afo no.
Onga wo mo dey nsem bia be hye Christosumu a ma nipa bebre because I think say can free Galatians Galatians chapter 1 verse 6
yeah.
There was a section you have very interesting say mumu
yeah.
There's one more part of
yeah, almost a Christopher.
One way part of that community, no, a Christian community, no,
right?
And on best spring out,
right?
A bit on the best spring out. So what? Oh, okay.
What you say?
My take. I find it's a topic, and yeah. What motivate them? And it's very interesting.
Yeah. And you kind of saying, which Galatians like kind of. I say, I did not feel one of the other for. I don't consider Yasembia. Nemo, any papi womua, or person was a son. Awurade mmra no.
So that's yeah.
Meaning say Awurade mmra no obi betumi ansana mana yi.
Of course.
But what I say? Enti ade biara ye bia no. Because you make sure say Onyankopon na asesa mmra no. Matthew asempa eti dunum enyimo enkron. Matthew 15 verse number 9. Awurade Yesu Kristo say na wosore mekwa. Wo kyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm a nipa ahyehyɛ. Ebi obi ebisa se obi eye otro dini a and if I'm hoping, what is your problem? Munyano no nye ne dwuma. Efa ye ho, na de nti efa ye ho no say. Matthew 15 verse 9 na kyerem say. Se wobi asom Onyankopon. Na adwe mu no wosom Onyankopon. Na so nneoma wo ye no, e wo asoro hyiemudie mu no, ene nyamesem enkwa a. Onyame asem say so nipa no osoro nyame so, osom no kwa. Efa so bi eni so.
Matthew chapter 15
verse number 9.
And verse number 9. I mean just ask verse number 9. In vain they do worship me.
In vain they do worship me.
Teaching us doctrines and commandments of men.
They teach as doctrine the commandment of men. Womo kyerɛkyerɛ onipa asesɛdeɛ as if say nyame na asesa amra no. So ho.
Very serious.
Very serious. Into say woma nyame, woma nipa mra ebe te say nyame mra. Wosom nyame so wosom no kwa.
Akoya say obi impersonate obi.
Exactly.
Oba to me impersonate obi a nyankopon akoko impersonate no. Wo shemra no.
Very good question.
Na wa present me say you nyankopon.
Right.
Nipa ho ye hu pa.
Nipa ho papa. Enti se yehwe nyame mra mu a. De Yesu Kristo ka ye enti. Yehwe ne de yekoso owiase nipa bebre a etu adi saa adifo ye chi a. Won bebre. Enti o se investigate. Ne yehwe twere konkom hwe se. Saa edi sam adwuma ekoso mne no. Obi soro sem yedifo, obi soro sem yedifo, obi a hye nkom, obi a hye nkom.
Little while ago, yesterday osofo bi say o cast demon. So ye dey you. And obi yire pa odafem. And osofo no eda no so. E wa soro dem. Now just I wanted to know say nyankopon pa na okachres so called if one say on yes it baffles me.
Yeah. okay last week you can kai no onyankopon asem say apam na dan mu kura onyankopon ne adifo akese akete say Jeremiah mo ne Isaiah mo ye adwuma no o se etodo bi a nipa bi sore ekwohye nkom onyame wonsoma wo mbia enso omunya asem ekokaka omunya asem ekokaka na le bakwa ehunu last week no say ye hwe enne adisem ehye ye ekoso ewo wiase na se obi turu so kotera radio so TV so na o se nyame yi bibia kire no na waka gomfram no obi atibi no ebehunu say saade no wrong
no
so
no I believe that you make reference to
Exactly. You can carry Isaiah chapter number 38, verse 1 to 7. Ebehunu say, Ebro nyankopon pese obema ohene Ezekiah ehunu so obebe wo no. Wasma odifo Isaiah. Ema ne ko ni fie, ekobɔ na mane. Obɔ na mane no yie no wantena o. Anka se opesa bia bibi fa ho ma wa na. Da bia okawia na odan no ko ni fie. Enti ye de no toto ene adifo ene neoma wo no ye no ehunu se so ye Edem. Who is a very good question, sir. Edeba dia na a motivating nipa and na ama nipa bebre I jump into that so-called prophetic ministry.
Very interesting.
Na obiara ehyenkom na say adifo no. Wama no ya, bebre no ma no ya. Say wo ye program na bia akofre so ana o say adepa wo be twa wo no. What I say? At the power will be counted. So, question and I say, what is your motivation? Why are there so many false prophets in our system today?
Yeah.
Because what would hear me, what would hear me, wouldn't even say a default for El Honda. In fact, wouldn't more yes Christo shall home come to her. Matthew 24. Yes, you can say a Christo at 4. One beba. 2 Peter 2:1-3. Actually, say they are already even with us. At 4, any are default for a beba. And who yet they are with us. Again, so we need to talk now here, we are saying, and in some so called default ekeka. It should give you the impression for you to understand, say, they are with us. A default for. Question: what is their motivation? Jeremiah 51, chapter 5. Chapter 5. Jeremiah 5.
Okay.
Verse number 31. Yeah, you the entire you want a default for be brave. I want na areas. The true you come Ghana.
Jeremiah chapter 5.
Verse number 31.
And verse number 31. Interesting verse 31 no. Verse 31 no. How can say the prophet prophesied falsely, and the priests rule at their direction. My people love to have it so. But what will you do when the end comes?
What as man and come drop I saw for no so nyame ni o. Don't person be no
yeah.
But there's another clause. Or say, and my people love it this way.
Yes.
Enti enipa. Ye nipa ya na edifo na. Yesu ban niama. Me na baka kire. Anya obi a eye nipa su. Onipa pe fast. Nioma bia fast. Obi asemo kan ye. O se ne first no wo pese o ye aduane a. Wo kototo nemu odwam no waje bre no waye aduane. Ena bibia ye fast. Fast the fast food. Fast the bibia ye fast. O do ka to so wo pe fast so be wo fast.
No.
Nipa mpese obeto de boase so ho na abrabɔ no inni hɔ de di hɔ anamo ekosi anamo anim na dabi nipa mpene saa nipa pa bibia fast enti so onye obi ma ne ka kire ne sɛ metumi aboa wo ema wo hawo no wo nyina no efiri so metumi aboa wo ema wo yade ne nyina efiri so wɔn maka me ne kosi mpo sɛ wo ye okristo ni papa eni kwan sɛ yade akora bi bɔ.
It's very interesting.
We are Christian, any can say we are Christian, any can say here, we are Christian, and Obi or church no more. Nasa, the Juma say ya, or who say be the coso.
But say, some now can satisfied, then the question I want to say, I didn't know say, you need a diabania for Habana Sayari.
But I say,
because I see a Sayari, I don't need to
right. Right.
Why do you want to say, contact cross say? Until obey your Christian and so yare. But who will be asked there so one so yare?
Yeah, until I'm catcher say, Nipa, ye suno. A am fair, say, Obia catcher and say how I want. obetumi ayi efiri wa meme so enti uti akenkan say the prophet prophesy falsely and the priests rule on their own authority and my people love it this way. Here asma many okay obetini fie o kai da pa say fa mo ben omo hye enkomtora fa mo ben e masem mo na omo hye enkom no e de kire mo.
But this is very serious in the presence of God.
Yeah.
Oh nyankopon anim no.
Yeah.
Say I think say maybe am I kan here previously no I think say Matthew chapter 15 verse I think verse 10 no, or 11 or say if a blind leads a blinder or the woman in a call or say him. So the question is why do you want somebody the greediness and the motivational or the geneni na ebema wow so you are working so hard to serve God no what call say him.
Yeah, so that's the point. Unfortunately that's the problem. Inti nipa epe we love to see people tell us things that we want to hear. You person nipa kan samwa you person yetie enchre.
What is the reasons why nipa subanti sir?
Okay, so one. I think I can say also another can kind 1 Corinthians 15:19. Also say nkwan mu nko ne wo Kristo mo ni da so a enka ye Kristo fo ye na ye wiase mu nipa nyina mu mobrofo. What that means in say wo be ye o Kristo ni it doesn't mean say de biara wo be sere. Wo be ye Kristo ni e ye odani onwono life enye odenko a say ye nkonko a se de biara no eniji nko a.
Say wiase fo no niam na Kristo fo komu. The same wiase fo ya call the same thing.
Yes.
So what is the difference?
Yes. Enti abrabo ana wiase abrabo no e ye oforo ene osane. Enye osane nko a, enye oforo nko a. But people don't want to accept that. Enipa mpese obeji atum. Enti onye obi maneka kire ne say, wo hawo no metumi eyi efiri wo a ene na hallelujah. No ode no ho akoto say onipa no eso. So enti ba kono no people want things done for them the very fast way. One person obebre, one person obeto na bo ase, o person nenu a ohia de no a ne se beka ni nyina. Enti oti akenka se na wo ha no a.
Say na o ma wie ye this.
Eno na mebe susu amount say. Sa wo so pene so nyame sa wo pene sa. Fashi wa dwene mu say wie ya bi wo ho. Na wie na be wie wo say. Because asemo akwane ka kire wo no, nyame no so man so kan kire wo. So akoko samu a owura no odi no in my name no me so ma no. Eti sa wo so wo betie ne dia ena na wa wie ye no e be wie wo say. Because me Nyankopon na me bu aten me na me ya de nyina eti se wontie me Nyankopon na so betie atro adifo no dia fashion adwene mu se ewie enwie oye eti this is to everybody a wonim se akoya odi nani mo atro difo eso so bedi nechi nyamesam se ewie bi e wo ho eti the first point and say onipa prefer these false prophets. We want people to say things that we want to hear. Onipa mpese obeka no credit atre no. Naturally, enipa bebri empe no credit. Na yentie 2 Timothy chapter 4.
Okay.
Verse number 2 to 4.
2 Timothy
chapter 4
and verse number 2.
Verse number 2 to 4.
2 to 4. Verse number 2 no. Preach the word. Be ready in season and without season. Rebuke, reproof, and exhort with complete patience and teaching.
Chaso.
Number, what's it?
Up to 4, no, yeah.
Okay. Verse number 3. For a time is coming when people will not endure sound teachings, but having itching ears, they will accumulate for themselves teachers to suit their own passions. Verse number 4. And will turn away from listening to the truth and wander off onto myth.
What? So I can have some way at the beach. They didn't can so. We a krata or small for Paul. A critical man Timothy and or yours and Pekeni. And I want to know for say. Onka asempano ebra emu ye ene ebra emu enye enso otunu fo se ontufo onka ni mu you know the choso ye bia no onye e wa bogyere nyina emu. Okay, the verse 3 no kire no de nti a twase wo yesa ade no de nti a twase preacher man no e preach no kure kire church members no Or verse 3 say, for the time will come.
So in the church, you know, in the Christian community, you know,
Yeah.
Or Kenny, the minister and as the preacher of that Christian community. A Juma or they say, I saw just say, Emra, a yebeba, and Emra, and yes, beba, right? In the book, they saw accept it, and also again, reproof, rebuke, exhort with complete patience and teachings.
Right.
Internal teachings, no, external teachings, vain.
Eradiasem.
Okay.
And the version is to correct. And the preacher man, the preaching mono, ebi wa ebe correct ade bia akọ sideways.
Correction there say obi aye from so na what.
Or correct it. Yeah. It correct. After rebuke kenimu ade bia si. Ekasa etumi eka bibi editor nipa no and exhort to for. Ebi so wa na etu ye ho for. With great patience and instruction. Inti ye gina nyame asem so ene de yesa no me enyina. Na wo be kire bu de nti etwa se preacher man no.
Oh yes sir.
Wo kire sa no kore no. Na wo tufo no ka anim no yesa no me enyina. Or say, for the time will come when they will not tolerate sound doctrine. Or say bre bi ba enipa eni nye no kore tie ho.
King James said, for a time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine.
They don't want it.
But after their own lust, shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears.
Okay. Eti otu onfo say bere bi ba enipa mpe no kore nkyerɛkyerɛ bi sabre yi ka ho sabre wo bi ka ho nipa mpe nkyerɛkyerɛ pa wo
is sabre ya na wo ka say obi kura telefie ne eke no ne buafu
no ho
enti ebesida na wa
onyan ka ebetene ha yi yes that is nkom sister wo hwe yɛn free enyefa hemfa ye hunu ehun ya say ba so ye mompa ye na ye gbe ensem na ye tentie mu ena nipa pe the sentiment
the mobile line
not so na ye ma kwankyere na ediom sika ena nipa pe. It is unfortunate say onipa bebre akọ school abo degrees akese, but when it comes to some of these things they are very ignorant. What you can say, for a time will come, people will not endure, people will not tolerate sound doctrine.
This is a prophecy.
Oh yes, this was a prophecy. This was because Timothy, not the church, not the church who know Ephesus.
Spirit through Paul
spoke to him. Told him, said, teach them the truth, because there is a time coming they will not tolerate the sound doctrine anymore. Because the
truth is the word of God.
The truth is the word of God. It's nipa no ewo 18 years na so ye no doko o pese wo kan sam ebe ne dem ko a eti wo kan na anya ne da obegya ho so what I say eti wo tie asam a ewo anu a o say but wanting to have their ears tickled they will accumulate for themselves teachers in accordance with their own desires. Baby obete say odifo no ka asam a ene na adwe no ko bia otum ka ko ho. Eti obi wo ho a mpabo biara ni yekro bo nko bi da wakwa adumfa grace wakwa atwea wakwa baby obete say so for no keka nsam a ye na som da bia no obekọ eno na nyamsam ka wo ha no ayen komhye na abamu nso. So this is the motivation for all of these false prophets. People want to be told a lie. They want to be now verse 4 no. Or say, and they will turn their ears away from the truth and will turn aside to myths. Ombeyi omaso efri no kre no makotie anansesem.
Nto Nyankopon asem wa ye no kre no.
Omompe.
Nyankopon asem aje nkwa no they will turn away from it.
Ni papa anansesem.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Ni papa anansesem. Esi abamna dem Jeremiah 5:31 can no. The people were listening to the prophet because the prophet was saying things that they wanted to hear. And someone had for no atrofo no can. Na on person motie. But Yanko Kacha mo said, na mo yen sa e wi na be mo say. Because men suma wo no. E din sima mo kan e ya mo ansam no mo kan. E na mo so say ye pende sa. Na mo pende sa no na men so men kan awe no. E na ye be ne dey. Men ne mo Yanko bo. E na men suma nkrofo na mo se ma gya to sa. E ti e be wi mo say. E na esi wa pa fufuru mu yi. Yanko pa sam say Yes, the reason why a default profile sorry be say people want them. People want to be told the lie.
The question is, I'm saying, what is God implying in this? Bring condemnation on
of course.
Destruction upon them.
Of course. On say, apam da dem no. Na onyame catch nsem chiro. Say o ma ye bone a. Mo nsa ka fi mo bone ho. Enya sam ma konkwaso mu. Na odi for turufo bia be ka say, "Oh, dem ye no." Enya hwe nyame so wasese na odi na achem. Enti obetwa sa atoro de akere mo mani age no. E be wi mo say. Onyame de konkwaso mu because onyame asemo kan man yeden. Mo antie o turufo ne de no. E na mo tie ye. It is the same in the New Testament. People don't want to hear the truth. On person obet nyame semu no kre. O person obetwa no nkonton kwa ka kire ne say, ne visa no, ne nsa beka. Ne abawo no ebeba. Well, kind of saying, and all of these things and Crawford, there's
something here that baffles me a lot. I say, Nipa but also, Nipa, I want to know, or you're close to you, now, I don't know, customer if it's a word of mouth, which we get the power, we feel about 10 of a customer, I'll be very skeptical.
Yeah.
But no woman, I would to say, or we need to say, or the same way we have already and all the same. Or no band of a country so Nyankopon say I think say you believe him say correct, but the other way around no correct because when you only on the WhatsApp only no war as already and as say no or Babaka says Sana Nyankopon
yeah, see, and that is why we need to open our eyes. So and never be a little too good to be true, no, or say very careful about it. People will follow anything. Into the all kind of true. Say nipa ni fruwa mo say that Galati 4 man no say mo nipa be sorry and all that now. Yes, let's sound say e bia no correct. But the hey o two mo for say listen to church rom 2 on 4. Esan say e bere ba nipa mpe no correct tie biem. Enti o mbe yi o maso efre no correct ni tie ho na o makwa akotie anansesem. And na dia koso no. Now, wo de tie dia difo nkomhye obhyehyɛ. Na nyina ya nansesem. Na nyina ya nansesem. Na odifo be gina so dem aka kire church members say they kind of saying obeba sika bada na account mu. Yeah. Oh, think about it. Odifo so obeba sika aba bada wo account mu. Sika no koyi we.
Na if you say oyedwuma o if you say Bank of Ghana na say
na difo na kana asoma bwaje so ye anansam ho a na opesa bi aba no say what do you call it you kind of saying this word testimony
so my sister odifo bi so Nyankopon telephone number I heard this thing and I was asking myself say Nyankopon telephone number there
ofa phone ojina so dem o era akaja so dem nyina say mo problem no it will ba no kind problem no a na ono nyame akasa de ama o enti sister ba ko ba ye na asofu we fa phone na odale ye na bom ku no mo de mic a hye ku na Onyankopon age so hello na asofu no nyame edi nkomo se nyame aba we ohia sei na nyame akasa ka kire ne say bibi
asofu no de Nyankopon number na ma even say
baby na ofa church members
baffles me too much in this contest they say we have learned people.
Yeah.
Maybe universities, maybe those people who are my year or undergrad, if you are my own masters, if you know you PhD,
yeah.
If you know year you mark and you see all these people in this environment.
Wisdom, knowledge, two things. Wisdom and knowledge are two things. Knowledge is acquired. Some knowledge, but to be wise, it takes the message of God. Oh, and now we want to be akonanim abo degree siri nyina. Not na ho akwahye. Me say kanema mpani atamos. Na me fa ne krensie yi. Na ne difo oti na Nigeria na difo ti.
Yeah, me yeah friends also difo bia I'm say ne
ono so kra frimu. Yeah. So what I say? Degrees do do say na atamos ni.
Just look at it.
That is knowledge. But the wisdom, Nyankopon dem ma kwan ye obi a na wo. E very very disheartening. Utiem koma wo here na kire say. People love to be told a lie.
And the Bibles are there.
Yes.
So if no matter how degree you have, so you can't read to pray to God to give you the understanding.
Anybody bless our bra. Anybody bless. So people love to be told things that will tickle their ears. And you remember Mama Sumaya Mode. We be a year, we be coso, oba, ware, oba kwabuchire, oba nya, and on. People want to hear that.
Some of the motivations.
Yes. So what I say, into nipa no penesa. And yet the principle of demand and supply. If the demand is not there, the supply wouldn't be there. Yeah, it is obi, so your D for now, so the corner saw them all, the prayer camp. No, obi am our best one or question come. Exactly. But the people want it. It's on baba for them and commission, on baba for prayer meeting. No, na odi for no, was show on come. Was show on come. So what I say. And so this is some of the motivation. A man Crawford, SS control. Woman say, a nipa and pedocrat. Yes, we are software. Now, person was only in here. Now, Oko French one. We are Nemum was start take a can somewhere. One said they want to know, they want to hear. Oh, I saw an enter cry. Obe say, I can see papa.
So last this year, Kofi, maybe I may was, maybe I may go Ghana. If you know, I saw by 5 and Felicien, a honoma. Now, Anopa, Nkofova, area, Nkofova, enumerate, Nkofova, sort of 5 in an. And I'm asking myself, say, ain't he woman need time, woman yajuma, and I say, what is going on? So,
yeah,
dear Bankwana, ain't he? Anopa, we are enumerate na no Nkofova day.
Eba.
Morning session, afternoon session, evening session. It's beyond my understanding. I mean, because I say, your happen one a woman here, they still want to go there instead of somebody man. Right. It's not making any sense.
It's not. It's not, but it is what it is. And the reason about what I'm doing, say, enipa epenesa. Na adia ba kwa sign ewo ho bi mu ene say. Another motivation. Yeah. I think say yedi ho nkomo kra da kakra. Ene say onipa empese obebre ansa wonya biribi. Okay. What you say? Ompese obebre ansa wonya biribi. So hwe nipa bi o de ne ka kasie mu na bibi asi ni yi a. Na so di force obaboa no na ono ni kwan so obebre bebre. Na ne sabeka sa nyama na ene obekọ sa di for no. These prophets promise big things.
But the question is, maybe asking this prophets are more promising this big things. Nipa are more promising on big things. Never nipa no one master for no and one prophet like us. They don't have it. It's one need how do they promise me or no? I will be so big to me. I am. Now so big to me. Idea. Why don't you do it for yourself?
Aye. So and also another problem.
It's
and it's another problem. Actually, say they okay. What if for back? And tell a crowd and papa woo ye. So the mom is in a woo you. And so be yeah. You see, I'm finding cause ID for no. Na omompaye emana me owunimba. Nipa ni hu nipa yare a on Fanonko Hospital. The first point of contact, you do for the change. So what I say, the first point of contact to. Nyankopon a doctor phone him die any nyansa. Say omudi duro onyame kura kana sem se de wokoti kane no se yenni aduaba no ne yfa aha no yfa say yade et onyame create medicine onyame create medicine why na say no doctor in Luke what you say onyame create medicine for a reason enya Paul na 2 Timothy for
even in the book of James no so be area mo pai ma no na mo san nye den and standing go. And if you look at the word oil now, medicine in that time no, I will use it for treatment.
Right.
Inti anya empire nkwa na sa yare. Na mo nyango po asem say manipa na dru. Inti no say o manipa na dru na so say and most of the time no nipa na be wu a na hospital.
Yeah. So that is a problem.
I learned say a couple of say 2 years or 3 years or within I think within 2-3 years ni. Yes, all different people ha na Ghana na otumi nyane obi wo otumi nyane no and na ne papa was na me we no or hospital no so. Now I was asking myself a question say obi bibi wuna so otumi nyane ne dia how come say o papa na o ma me wuna wo to na wo so.
You catch us osafo nsan no ho yare what osafo nsan no ho yare enti quite unfortunate. So, enti ade ba akon so a factor.
Yeah.
And say enipa epe bibia ententem. Onipa mpese obebra nsa wonya. But you see, also last week making 2 Timothy 3:12.
Yeah.
Or said your si or the nyame so mpa betena se. E wo Kristo Yesu mu no. Otaye
the banner.
Betumi aba no so. Etu be ye Kristo ni a. Fa so adwene mu se, enye mmere nyina no ne mamina be den. Ebe ye mmere de ama wo. So, enema mu ye din a, eno no nche so nyame egya wo ho. Ene nanka Job nso ene nanka Paul ankasa nso Paul kwa ho kire mu okoyaw mu oyare ye for a while konyame nchen de di kan de toso bi de toso prensa se wade nsa ne ade e wade se madom do so ma wenye firi
very interesting
yeah wenye firi ho e ma Paul de yade lu kwa ko wuo mu so what you say Paul yare ya di ko wuye na wan le preach Saint Paul wan na ben onyankopon Saint Paul wan na oti onyankopon ne ese ne Paul. It is so difficult to catch us say, what how I was one, and you can say about so. And so about them, you should know, say, they are up to something. Now, Adiaba Kwa, a year another factor. I'm a deep way, sorry. Probably is the first one. Yeah. Money. Sika. But as I want say, Unyamia Samaka say, the love of money is the roots of all kinds of evil. Sika nebre, sika kono, ena yes, sika ni kwanya nipa faso a we nebre sika no, eno ne boni ewo wiase nyina ne fare bai. Otu ba tese boni bi koso a, ubehwe say there's a money factor somewhere. Enti saa nyoma ekoso a na adifo yi asore na womo ehye nkom in the name of so nyankopon na asoma wo no yi. Sana Bible no say there is a money factor in it. And let's prove it. Okay. In the Old Testament, in the book of 2 Kings, chapter number 5.
2 Kings
chapter 5.
2 Kings chapter number 5.
Now, remember a little background story. Papa bini a friend Naaman. Na Papa Naaman yi na or a commander of the army of the king of Aram. So no your commander, so you depending. Na papa yi ebe yare. Obenya leprosy kwata. Na so you depending odi mu pa wanya kwata de. Na je say e wo say nana pekwan bi so na yes ye boa no na yesa ne ade. Enti omo ye na je say enkosi hwe. Wo mo de ne chinchin ye enkosi hwe. Na sabre no na Israel ni abawa bi ewo Syria hene ahemfie ho a ote nkoma na edi efa Naaman kwata no ena obetu na for say nana de me abawa wo Israel am free na so megidi a kire me se umma Naaman ekọ Israel na okohu Nyankopɔn difo a ne kwata no ebekọ ena na bobo hu a say yakura de say ye chinchin eti say ho na o say kwa let's let's give it a try. What is the harm in trying? Enti yanko try ena ye share say ena na Naaman emomode no onko Israel no nko jaya re verse 5 no enti enkomo ho 2 Kings chapter 5 verse 5.
I say, and the king of Syria said, go to, and I will send a letter unto the king of Israel. And he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 pieces of gold, and 10 changes of raiments.
Enti Naaman Bible called Israel. Na ho bo a oye no na Bible ka ho asemi. Wan kokwa. O de krata efri ohene nchen ene na o de ekọ Israel. Se be ya diplomatically no o mehwe Naaman. Enye no nko odisikan kasanso ekoye. So he departed and took with him 10 talents of silver, 6,000 shekels of gold, and 10 changes of clothes. Obuane ho, says here because baby omako kwaja yare bia no mko a obu treble bi. Eti okwa no obuane ho. I mean, I understandable. Afei womaba bedru Israel. Na omaba Awurade difo enchen. Na omedo Awurade difo enchen no. Na chese asam no nti asese de enim papa. Yeti verse number 8 no.
Verse number 8 no. And it was so when Elisha, the man of God, had heard that the king of Israel has rent his clothes, that he sent to the king, saying, Wherefore hast thou rent thy clothes? Let him come now to me, and he shall know that there is a prophet in Israel.
Eti nanane kre letter. Oh, Syria hene kre letter. And yere suma koma Israel hene.
Yeah.
Enti nanaje krasa no kenkan, let's say the woman say, Nema yare kwata. Enti obeja yare hwe. Nana say, na me Nyankopon amesa yade. Ena mo de sa lete abra say, me na me nsa owre yade. Enti asam no egoduru odifo Elisha asum. Ena Elisha ka say, oh, mesamo a, mo mani pa ne yere emra.
The bobo so difo bi.
Obehu so Nyankopon difo bi e ho. After yenti asam no aso.
Verse 9. So Naaman came with his horses and chariot and stood at the door of Elisha's house. Verse 10. Elisha sent a message to him, saying, Go and wash in Jordan 7 times, and your flesh shall be restored, and you shall be clean.
You know. Ebra Naaman. Eba odifo Elijah fi ho no. Elisha ensi fom kra mehu papa no. Ne dan nim kra no gina. Elisha ensi kra mehia papa no. Osman akoa kose kwaka kire ne se ne kwata no. So oba no hunu nsu na da ho no. Ofa no nkotum prensa. Ne ho beto no. Yes sir.
Sir, yeah.
Ofa no nkotum prenson 7 times. Ne ho beto no. Shahanso. De dikan Ebra Naaman bae no. Wodifo papa nyame asana ngo yo Nyankopon difo Elisha no. Ode ne san ansana o ma na kwankyere yi.
Ni fi kura ma na ma ni fi.
O jenda nim. Ana osuma na kwasa kwaka kire ne se ofa no nkoto nsuo mu. Na yemfa sa asem ndoto enne Ghana difo aba eho. Se wo so wo ma wa kwankyere. Enne line no kura no yese ye wo express line ye wo normal one. So pesa wo how na wo so no. Yes son intentam de ma wo express line o kodi line mu na bra wo sofo ye consultation. What do you for Elisha? Nyame asa na wo. Wensi amfiri ne dem mu amma megina owura nanim. Say, oh Naaman, oh kwatei, oh say the name for the no, oh Jesus Christ, oh Jesus. David, wamba hompo. Smana ko aka kire say, ka kire so fa no nkoto nsuo mu. Na say the ye kan sa na Naaman so huno no. Na yenti asem no. Verse 11 is saying.
But Naaman was angry and went away, saying, Behold, I thought that he would surely come out to meet me and stand and call upon the name of the Lord his God and wave his hands over the place and cure the leper.
Enti bebia onu Naaman akobia no. Obi biara opese osade de bia no obegyina ne nkyɛn na waye nyankoma de na oyi nkonya se de nadifo ye pepepe.
Se ne we aya akomsemo.
Enti Ebra Elisha ensia ma no. Na Naaman aye no ho wa se na de ba se na maka kire mi. Menye ni paketu asa o. Menye ni paketu asa bebe biara me kro no. Bebi a me kro no. Odifo na asa nipa no eba na wabone nyame din na wahugya ne nsa e de akere me na me ba ya me nsa na owura yi e ba ba ye na wo bebe wo me hye me kura abesoma wako aso me ka nkyere me se me mfa me hu nkotu ensuo mu
o me ka se mu ade kura o mu ade kura na oni ni papa me ye
enu nenne de owura ne ka no yes enu nenne di papa o pese o ko ba bia odifo ne beba na waye bibibi no huja ne sa o se me ya ade and odifo to me ka kira so ba se ba na me nya bibi mfa ma wo wa wa de na nya bra me nya bibi mfa ma wo akontuo no bra me nya bibi mfa ma wo nya me mo ya nya bibi mfa ma nipa saa ye kyerɛkyerɛ ade no korɛ nya merade kwan ma na ye de ope ebra nema te saa asɛm se odifo na soma na kowa so me ka kira so fa no nkotu nsuom ni bufu ye because odifo na megina na nim ehuja ne nsa anya nyankomade said de ne Ghana difo eyi na ti asem nto aso ebi to aso
verse number 12
verse 12
are not Abana and Pharpar the rivers of Damascus better than all the rivers of Israel? I could have washed in them and be clean. So he turned and went away in a rage.
Na wo pa de ono master no me bi krom Syria ye kan su papa ye dware mu a e ho na wo eni kroje me dware enu mu krom ha de e na me dware wo. So you see, now this is the difference between onyankopon adifo and enne adifo a e wo ho.
Naaman has an expectation.
Naaman had an expectation. Oyedipa said the nipa was expectation say se bibi ha no twa so sofo ba ne ho.
The expectation the word of God.
No.
He was very angry.
Yes.
Because someone can say he went away in rage.
Yes. Because no compare odifo ne ba. Wo de enko ye kwa ne ya de na nkwa onim so odifo ne ye bibi. Oba ne nkwamene bu kotodwe no de say fa no ho no obi ene difo no oba no pie wato fom na mkirawo ye pie no wato fom
madam ba ko say omo say chemicals bi o say from the o say nti omo de ba no mo to
na abon no possible because you know want to say him ye de say kan kwa odifo ba ko bi de
e wo handkerchief mu na anamo no wahwe ase na o da ho na wo so beka se nia
odifo ba ko bi de otubie ne say ne nipa na te ahwe otubie ne say ne nipa na te ahwe je say ei nyame so ba na yesu mu
box nia na so
me na mka kire wo na nipa te aso dem mo gitum sa akwa na agame di fampa. Yes, they don't care.
It's very
yes,
it look like it's silly but it's
yes.
serious.
You see, and anya na be frase Naaman expected that. He wanted the prophet of God to come and then conjure something. Say, obebo ni nyame din no tientiemu no chance ni o ma bi say the net difo no ye no. Ba nyame difo no anya santi ne buafo. Wo so wokọ. Na yeje ndu aso no.
Verse 13. And the servant came near and said unto him, My father, it is a great word of the prophet.
Yeah.
Has spoken to you. Will you not do it? Has he actually said to you, washed and be clean? So he went back and dipped himself 7 times in the Jordan according to the word of the man of God. And his flesh was restored like the flesh of a little child, and he was clean.
What? Enti papa no na mabufu ye na okoro. Ena na makwa ba ka say, "Mewura. Na men ka sem ba ko. Papa oba ye onye usika, onye ohwe. Wose fa hongo to nsuom. Na ho betaw. What do you lose?
You don't lose anything.
You don't lose anything. Enti me sira wa ampara ensupa de ye krom de wo. Ampara be be ko bia no owura no baba ye nkonya ono ama ma ye hwe. But so do nkotu nsuom mu a. Wo na be fo kake. Yaso ye won papa ho wa ha. Eni atade. Wo ho fa be pepa.
Oh, make a statement sir. Or can say koye
bibi kase bi anka wonye. But oka bibi ketuwa yi de. Aye wo say jama emfa so bi eni so. So you see, ya na penika say edro be so ya de ya trema. Kwanya biblical onyame fa so. Esa nipa ye ya nwade no. Aye very just say aye very and very complicated. Ye miracle crusade. Ne nipa ba say ye be mo manante ye dabi Eto hwe ha. Odifo no one wanje ne kapre.
Yeah.
Two wano akura ma embegina owura nanim anya bribi surunku bi antientiem se na difo no ye no. Dabi. Ọchịrị ndị ọchọ so ye. Na wakọkọ ye. Na nhyira nke Awurade sɛ papa no ho ɛtɔ no. Na kwata no nyinaa ɛkɔye. Na kwata no nyinaa akɔye. Na yenti asɛm nto aso verse 15.
Verse 15. Then he returned to the man of God and said, he returned to the man of God, he and his company, and he came and stood before him and said, Behold, I know that there is no God in all the earth but in Israel. So accept now a present from thy servant.
Abraham ho to no pe I say eh ka na kwa no say ade de o man kwa ya nka mai mu yeah na me nim so ko bebe wuje ni nsa enti wanya sa no na me hu say akwa no to bibie ni ho but me what me
yeah different be in India say apart from Israel
enti ohunu sa no say homa ya san ko odifo no eno mo san ba odifo no be ka che ne say odifo ya be odifo hom fra nyame nipa the man of God. Get a man of God and say, after the young so young, only baby I saw my Israel. No one body for ye buy ye already one charge ye. 1 year. Ye buy ye 1 year bibia, who ye so or her sassy uncle. No more ya banner, ye boy. Because you say you're ready, and it's good enough. Baby, a call ye beyond your Tieska, and yes, away, no one away boo. And he sa a ched ye wakua and sem.
Accept now a present from thy servant.
Accept now a present from thy servant. Verse 16 to say.
Verse
16.
16. And he said, As the Lord lives before whom I stand, I will receive none. He urged him to take it, but he refused.
What? Onyankopon difo a onyame afre no a wo hye nyame nkom
a onyankopon de tumi ama na ode ye
a onyame de tumi ama ode nyankopon adwuma ho hwase no ye kan o ne hwase no ye kan
asemenye
ebra Naaman say wa mo mebo wa ntwa mebo mea na mefiri mi pam na me ye je achade yi odifo no se onyankopon ti asie jama adwen kra ye wo say ade am ye me tumi na me ye da bi nyem tumi a eti so nyame ti ase me magi sike na kwete say ade am ye ma winti ena wutua me hoka because ade no nyame na me ye me mpem no bia
mpem ho asim bia
eti Bible so he refused
nyankopon kan je se me sike bia intimate
menye
anyam na me ye ade no nyankopon na ye o se nyankopon no se ko na ko don su ko to su ni inti se nyankopon ti ase ye die
menye
ya be bibie fro.
Yes, and he urged him.
That's what that baffles me. He urges, just say, "Oh, share the someone day." On this canoe, I wish we could have seen how Nima was maybe kneeling down, or maybe pleading, say, "Accept this money and everything."
Maybe only me. Me kwata unu be yamde akofa minya yare. Me ya commander mu. Me tinye.
Say less than 5 minutes. And I continue na.
Continue na ko. O say, why nya me hwe? But jesa achede wa ko nsem.
Yeah.
O say he still refused. No, unti asma o say, but he said, as surely as the Lord lives. O say Jesus nyankopon wo. But as the Lord lives, before whom I stand, I will accept nothing. Yeah. And he urged him to accept it, but he refused.
The prophet refused.
Not verse 17. No?
Verse 17.
Aye.
They never said, if not, please let there be given to your servant 2 more load of earth, and from whom now on your servant will not offer burnt offering or sacrifice to any god but the Lord.
Enti okaso onje no ana na me beka say odifo we de oma me ni mato we de wonje dia me hu say wako ha ono kra na osoma no ma ne ba me nti de me de nyoma baaye me mfa me ma wako ano me na me wona wonje a wako
Some you quite up and down. Into my mission be a man.
Elijah said, "Heavy." Elijah said, "Heavy." Verse 20, Bano.
Verse 20, Bano. Okay, yeah, verse 20. No. Gehazi, the servant of Elisha, the man of God, said, "See, my master has spared this Naaman the Syrian, in not accepting from his hand what he brought. As the Lord lives, I will run after him and get something from him."
What? Ebra Naaman said, Papa Ninja, no. Okay, verse 19. Also, he said to him, "Go in peace." Or say, "Oh, the one year, but more aqua." Or say, "Ura, Yami Fanko, Baba, Bibia, or the Fako." Never all Conwana, Gehazi, yen Elisha Aquana say, "Ah, Master Pa, you want to come there, dear Pa."
Now go for the Abba, was one Fanko.
Or Yadico was where dear, ever go the Uncle corner.
I dare your person to me and over the Abra.
Omadi Abre. Master, way in a bomb. So, and then you can't be one or say, "I dear, why am I into your day?" And you think one, and I'll say, "Me master, I need into me, Makaji." And there's some of the 2 master. I told him no, here be a meeting crab.
Master said,
Maybe. And also, one Betty name, no Wakaji, I will name myself. Bottom line, and I say, Ampara OT name, Aquaji, Onyami Elisha. Never do Elisha in Elisha Catchings. I don't know why, sir. I don't know, Mr. Mange. Yet the more I see me and Farmer, Wakaji dear, and then Quatana, they won't name us, and Brown was a force, Ampara. Yes, one who go fit Quatana Badeso. Now, what is the point I'm person make? Point I'm person make you say. Onyankopon no credit for no woman yet, Jumano. They were not motivated by money. They did not prophesy because of money. Onyame, I did not say one and Hokachiro minor. They preached the good news to the people. Sabra Bible be anywhere. Into a man be radia someone unless Onyame dia fa won so. And you can find cases like the Akinke, so Onyame na won so, e mo bi ho ede atono. But hey, consultation be anim. Wanje ne kapre, wanje ne tro. In fact, the man insisted say, "Odifo no beji bribi wanje." And then if we compare luxuries, cars akesiye, edaya kesiye. Me na meka kire.
How can we identify from here? No, can we deduce say odifo biara abakọ ne nchen? Oh, claim say oye in code oye Nyankopon G4. Ah, so oye bibia ma obi no charge no, na just oye trofo.
Perfect. What up, pepe. Odifo biara obekire ose bra, be di consultation line so. Tuase, na me nton we ma na je we obwa, na me so ma.
Me charge you say, momo line ni Pescatumu,
obwa,
paima, yenye say ni na.
Na me kan hwe.
Omo firi Nyankopon.
Obwa, na me kan hwe. Oye big business. It is a work side for na sorry a. Which of course Bible will give for being what here sorry. It will give for what here sorry. No so your question mark.
That's the point.
So work side for na sorry no ma wo tua say sika no a. Wo go na business.
Sorry there and come him say eh Nyankopon dia me afa Onyankopon afa obi na beto ano no obey adwuma na dia ma Onyankopon.
Yeah.
A different there one way different from but this is the difference is here or not sorry any there and or train your penny. That's a better so obiti shran or take a friend say or conformity
as
and crofova now charge you
a business. A business.
I think that now this things have been modified.
Yes.
Some has been modified to this extent said.
Yeah.
They have to make campaigns. They have to do all these things.
Yeah.
Now manipulate to me idea. Because say Nyankopon okwan on first day SIR or the enigma any dia. Why say so-called before no are doing otherwise?
Yeah, so that is an unfortunate aspect. And see, this is another motivation. Nyame adom say everyone nyame adom a.
That's not what can say.
Yeah.
Aduma no adiano eye de no.
Yeah.
Afi no e fa no say emre no so
I think sir Onyebi the assembly also said the African movie industry also promotes the activities of these so-called prophets. Some people think the miracles they see in the movies are real. Yeah, and true. So when no movie no na obosomfobia ba no wato no osofo no so wato no we ato It doesn't work like that in real life. It doesn't work like that. It's just in the movies. Anyway, the brother to avoid as papa. It's the bottom line. The can and then you know say a default for a na adia e motivate o ma wonu ye de o mo ye no say.
Sister Agnes Asante that was say o line so.
Yeah.
Part Darko also wo line so ye chia Nyankopon hwehwe mu nyina.
Right. So wo ho a default for no. Na bribi ene ma wo mo ye de o mo ye no. They came over here and say, "Yay, nipa no, we like what they do. One more can sama ni purpose with you. Yes, ni pass me on. Yes, oni pass over call a sort of Church of Christ here. You better a sorry moon to correct at the children.
I can come Bible no, actual Bible no. Now where I want to me, I can carry who you Nyankopon pen why you don't open pen sir. Never open you be back country the actual way.
Yeah,
no be when you are there.
Aje. So I think say brother be say. There was a spelling error. Yeah, that's it. Brother Samuel J. You be correct. So, enti nipa asumi ye wonde. Nipa pese wotie de be ma wani agye. But it doesn't work like that with God. Just so you know and say these people are doing business. One more year sika ho adwuma. They want to make money out of people and the nipa so are falling for all of these things. Yeah, enti for two some kasi ya de ma obiara and say yenyentum ti ase say edifo atrofo ewo na sikanebre ena ma wonom asore se nipa jai se wonom ekọ say edifo atrofo nchen they also stop what they are doing. It has.
God is an awesome God, and we know that He's awesome.